The next morning dawned clear and sunny, and we were back in Santa Cruz checking out the surf at Pleasure Point. As Skipper gazed out over the lineup, he couldn't help but think back on the many stories I had told him over the years of my experiences surfing here. Skipper was ready to have a go. Skipper's years of experience were readily apparent as he skillfully worked over the waves. After surfing, we had lunch at an outdoor cafe in downtown Santa Cruz, which afforded us ample opportunity to take in some of the more interesting sights. Later, we visited a mountaineering shop, and Skipper was anxious to show me his rock climbing skill. I was a bit skeptical, given the fact that there are no rocks to climb back in Florida, but Skipper was determined. Yeah, right. Finally, we ended up at Santa Cruzan, the world's premier longboard shop. where Skipper had his eye on a beautiful Robert August longboard.
The next day, Skipper and I set out on a trip to Southern California to visit our friend and fellow Safari Club member, Mike Martin. We decided to take the scenic route down Highway 1 through spectacular Big Sur. Robert Louis Stevenson described this area as the greatest meeting of land and sea on earth, and it's not hard to see why. Pressing on south, we came to one of the most unique and secret surf spots in all of California, Fuller's. Described by some as the California Pipeline, Fuller's is famous for producing stand-up dry tubes when the big southern hemisphere swells roll into the area during late summer. Access to Fuller's requires a 1,000-foot vertical climb down a steep trail. Pressing on, we drank in the beauty and variety of the incredible Big Sur coast. Finally, late in the day, with Morro Rock visible in the distance, we approached Morro Bay, the southern limit of Big Sur. We checked out the surf at Morro Rock, but it was small and completely blown out. We got an early start the next morning and found ourselves driving through fog and light rain at San Luis Obispo before arriving at Rincon just south of Santa Barbara. Rincon is one of the world's great surf spots. Although it wasn't breaking on this day, I took the occasion to remind Skipper of some of the classic days I had surfed there in winters past. With my stories of perfectly shaped waves and half-mile rides ringing in his ears, Skipper decided to go out and play around in the small summer waves. By now the sun was coming out and it was turning out to be a nice day. Back on the road and approaching LA, we started to get a taste of LA freeway traffic.